Hey everyone, how you doing today? I thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and a lot of really cool creations again to look at this week. I am avoiding HV tanks because there is a ongoing challenge, and a lot of those have not been shown yet in that challenge, which will be taking place tomorrow. So the very first creation here today is the KI-Northstar RE2 by Fungous. And there is a support creation for it as well, which is the KINS Cargo Pod RE2 by Fungous. So they go hand in hand. So the North Star is kind of fun for me too. It's was basically a conversion of a very old ship that I made now called the Acephalus HHS, or Heavy Hospital Ship. So it was built many years ago, the original one, and this one is a like completely redoing the ship, how it looks, colors, textures, its function, the whole ball of wax. And yeah, I'm really excited to see this. This is interesting. Now the original ship was a pretty good sized ship, had a lot of interior space, a lot of floors and things like that. It was built for a previous challenge when COVID first started coming into play around the world, and there was a challenge to build like medical creations. I ended up doing the original version of this one, but holy smokes, this is a very different ship at this point in time. It's got some of the main body style kind of going around it, but it is very much reworked from where the original one was. In fact, I think it used to have a couple small hangar doors over here on the side. It did have this feature over here, this round thing here, but it had like a big medical cross kind of thing in there. And I imagine the thrust power and everything was reworked too. Again, that ship was probably built for vanilla. Again, a long time ago. I'm sure it was in early access at some version at that point in time as well. But yeah, no, this looks really cool, nice and detailed. I like the color markings on here as well. In certain places, it's got that red accent highlight color going on, and so much is just done very much different here. The whole backside, this oh wow, so this has got a CV repair bay on it too. Wow. That's cool. Look at that ceiling in there. It's kind of doing a mix of these, like these frame blocks, and then some other pieces in there. That makes a really cool looking landing deck. I like the angled pieces in there too. It looks like it actually has some like hangar space interior spotlights going on in here too to really light the place up. Wow. We got, oh wow, that's a drone bay. So it does drones too. Oh, this is cool. There's so much. The original ship was really dense on the interior. It had again a lot of floors and things like that in it, and I'm just curious how everything was done here. I just figured I'd fly around, take a look at the bottom side of the ship here a little bit too. Very cool. Completely retextured. I mean the whole thing. Different look, different feel to the whole ship. The other one was white primarily, with a little bit of like a couple markings on it, things like that. But way more thrust power too. I think the original one I highly doubt would work. And again, it wasn't really built for player function. It was more of a thing, different theme kind of. Very cool on the exterior here. I'm definitely liking this. Wow, that's cool to see. It's really cool to see. I looked at on the workshop, and I'm like, oh wow, that's the Acephalus. And yeah, I definitely said that right in the comments here too, or it was based on the Acephalus. It's not the Acephalus. Look at this crane. That's wild, and it's just on this side too. So kind of asymmetrically placed big loading crane. That fits perfect for the industrial style of the ship here. Wow. That looks neat. Again, it looks super cool here. A lot of, yeah, all this is so much different. Like over here, somewhere around this area here, there used to be a wall, and the hangar space was just in the back. And then it was all kinds of multiple levels of medical related things in here. And I think I had a farm somewhere in this area on the other side of the hangar and stuff like that too. But very much different now. Curious how much storage and stuff this is going to have too. So we've got a lot of storage controllers in here. And obviously production, well, actually, no, that's not really production. It's just more storage space here. Looks like they're all nicely labeled. Very cool. You know how much is in all those. Wow. Well, okay. Now, before I go inside, though, it's got these cargo pods here. And it's designed to hold 2 of these in the hangar space. I seen from the screenshots here. See if I can get this going right. But one would go on either side and kind of park in these front bays here. See if I get this right or not. Having trouble seeing where I'm going here. Let me balance that out. I don't think I got it quite right here. I think I'm too high in the air. Oh, I'm doing a poor job on this. Let it in. I think maybe I'm all the way forward. Hold on. No, I'm not even close to all the way forward. There we go. Just trying to strafe over a little bit, but I probably hung up on something there. Oh no, I think it was probably pretty close to correct there. One's supposed to go like on this side, and the other one would or if you have a second one of these. It was a crappy parking job on my part. I'm all crooked. Let's try that again. But something like this. So you'd basically be able to get 2 of these in the build. I want to take a look at the specs on this too. My parking job is certainly not wonderful, but yeah, I think it keeps this center line in there, and one parks on this side, and the other parks on the other side over there. But before I go to the rest of the main ship here, I just wanted to kind of take a look at what's going on with these cargo pods here. Get an idea on their specs and things like that. Here, let me just go over and get to this. So let's look at the cargo pod. So the cargo pods, looks like it has a front bay at 640, a rear bay at 640. And beyond that, it looks like we got ammo for sentry guns that are going to be on it, and then a fridge. So basically 2 640s per cargo pod. And that is really cool. I still look like I'm a little crooked up my parking. It's a little off there. But that is cool. So you can park 2 of those in there. Plus you have a walk space going through the middle of the ship. You can park some other creations in the back part of the hangar on top of that. And just have a ton of cargo. We'll look at the main ship's cargo here in a bit too. So I'm going to try. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. But also, you know, let me check the P menu options before I get into here. So we got landing lights. Let's turn those on. Glow lights. Okay, why not? That sounds like for farm bays. Wow, this got ice drills, asteroid drills, stern spotlight. Oh, okay. That's our interior hangar lights with the spotlights up there. That's kind of what I was looking for. That's cool. That's cool. Using those to light up the big hangar space. It's almost impossible to do it with regular lights. You don't have the power and the range to really do much with. Well, I'll have it at dusk. We'll see how this goes. Let me get out of God mode too, and move forward in the build here. So I'm excited. I have not seen any of this here. So it looks like we have a couple hydroponics bays out over to either side there, and then we're going to get into production that way. Got a main elevator around there as well. Let's go check out one of these bays. Ah, okay, very cool. So it's set up for the newer style grow plots in RE1 and 2. So it looks like 36 grow plots over on this side. Plus we got cool looking environment there with some plants and seats and fridge and a food processor and all that fun stuff. Place to sit and chill. Let me just see if the other side is, it's probably going to be the same. So that'll bring it up to 72 grow plots in here. Very cool. And let's go take one of these elevators down into a production area. We might have production on the other side as well, or maybe it just wraps around in the center. Cool looking room area. Some new lights, fixtures and stuff in there. More storage. It's gonna have a lot of storage, I bet. Oh, and here's our production area. Oh, this is cool. I like how this is set up here. So we've got a couple of advanced constructors. Got a universal constructor over there. More advanced constructors here. A couple small constructors. And then that goes to the main elevator. And I think that's probably... I don't know. Let's go into the crew quarters here, too. We got utility function throughout here, too. Like over on the side here, we got a armor locker and repair bay. Let's get into the crew quarters here. Oh, nice and fancy crew room. All fits with the color scheme and everything like that. Got a television and a nice couch. Bunch of bunk beds. Just zip over to this side here a second. See if and on this side we got a medical bay. Oh, that's cool. I like how the flooring looks. It's all kind of lit up. Looks like tiles and things like that. Nice and clean for a medical bay. Very cool. Oh, it's got all that. All right, let's go to the main elevator here. All right, so looks like we got floor. Oh no, we got a floor right here too. Okay, here, let me get the light on here. Oh, okay, this is the front entry ramp. Gets you down to the surface, and you got a bunch of utility function right in the area here. Medical equipment and oxygen. Very cool. Very cool. Let's go up to... Man, we got some other doors in here, too. So it says 2. Okay. Is this a door? Yeah, it's a door. I feel like there's a lot of light fixtures in here, but they're not working, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, I mean, I see the lights here, but they're not producing any light, and I think that they're supposed to be. Let me just see if they're set to something here. Oh, yeah, it's just not active for some odd reason, but all the specs on them are set. I wonder what is doing that. Or did I not trip a sensor, or am I missing a control here? So we got drones. Here, let's just turn a lot of stuff on. Repair bays. Let's turn it all on. Oh, it actually, okay, these probably don't exist on it, but it's set up for that. I didn't get it on either. Alright, I'm going to go to a plan B here. Let's go to lights and active. There we go. Now we have some light. So over here, it looks like we got an ammo bay star. Okay, like Starbird. Harvest over on that side. Oxygen access. Oh. And we got a shield and gen. And we got a blast door. Okay, our main shield is over here. I won't doubt if we got a generator somewhere up in there. Or just, or maybe not. Maybe just shield generator is the full name there. Very cool. Ammo bay port side. And oh, we got a door coming off this side here as well. So we got a gravity generator. It looks like some places for some additional shield parts. Smaller size shield parts, and then improved boosters. I'm guessing that is talking about shields again, like shield boosters. I don't think those are thruster placements. Well, I'm curious though. Hold on, what's on the other side of this? No, that won't be a thruster plate, but that's definitely shields. And where does this go? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we've been in there already. Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't miss something there. Let's go up to 3. Ah, CPU core room. All kinds of CPU blocks in here. Nicely set up, plus a place for quantum CPUs and auxiliary CPUs. So this thing can handle the whole batch of CPU cores. That is very cool. You can get a lot of upgrades in here. Let's go up to this top floor here. Oh wow! So we got a small fusion reactor in here. I believe that's the 3x3 one, and a place for a second one. Wow! Yeah, lots of power potential here. Good looking block work. Love those pipes in there. And it looks like we got a that's a turbine too. A small turbine. Warp hull. Wow. Over here, yeah, that's cool. You got the okay, so you can look down above the warp drive here, and some more utility function in here. I like the terminal there, the like computer console, I mean. And we got a mining platform. Oh, this gets you up to the deck over here, so you place to like probably land some CV miners and things like that. And then this would store everything, and then you got the extra other creation that goes in there to increase the cargo beyond that yet. That's cool. These aren't switches or anything, are they? I didn't think so, no. There's another other type of terminal that actually can work as a like a switch, like an on-off switch kind of thing. I wasn't sure if that new kind was doing that or not. Okay, and then we're off straight through here to the bridge. Oh yes, kind of walk down into the bridge area. Kind of remember this a little bit. Very cool. Oh, I like how those are placed together. Makes a big old three-dimensional holographic-like display. Bunch of passenger seats in here. Bit of windows. And let's see, we came in that side, so we got here. Looks like we got a door to the outside. Oh, you can walk right up in here too. That's neat. I like this angled door placement there. And again, it's so much different from the original ship. It is totally like walking through a brand new ship here. It's all redesigned on the interior too. I mean, nothing's really quite the same. And then we got a teleporter over here as well. There it goes. Wonder if I'm just getting some weird bugs with signal logic in the game too, why those lights didn't turn on. I'm sure they're probably set up with sensors and everything like that, but you get some weird issues with the game. There's a sensor right up there too, probably doing room lighting. So yeah, very, very cool ship here. And yeah, I'm curious how much storage and stuff it can do here. Let me get the lights back on. Got a lot of guns too, actually. Well, maybe not all these are guns. Get the multi-tool out a second. Okay, yeah, we got a multi-turret right here. So we can do some mining and salvaging, but we do have some regular guns for drone defense and whatnot on the build. In fact, hold on, I just want to make sure it's got all its guns out. Probably some more tucked away ones there, maybe some retractables and things like that. Also pretty interesting too that it can dock probably another creation at the forward position here. And what do we got down here? Ship cannons. Okay, so it's got some cannons too. An actual fixed weapon beyond drone defense. You can shoot up some stuff a little bit there too. Oh yeah, and some missile turrets. And of course, you got the big old CB repair bay here, which is an awfully nice feature there. So you can fix up anything on the fly there. Very cool. All right, well, let's look at some numbers here. So unlock level 25, complexity 12, 56 forward, 19 strafing, 75 lift, 28 reverse, and 28 down. 19 fuel tanks, 16 oxygen tanks. Big ship like this does need a lot of oxygen tanks too, and fuel tanks are always a bonus there too. Quite a lot of guns and weapons on here. Alarm sentry in the mix. Plus, of course, we had the multi-turret, but yeah, a decent amount of defenses on here. A lot of sentry guns. I didn't even see those when I was looking at it, but it's like 12 of those. 13 hour and 12 minute build time. Does use 8 quantum processors. And some heat exchangers and things like that. I might have missed some other parts in here too. Looking at these, thinking it might have some large turbines that I kind of missed when I was looking at the build here. Let's take a look at its CPU. Oh wow, okay, so this isn't so bad. I think that's just a Core 9. There could be some other parts on here using quantum processors as well. At a Core 9, typically I'd expect to see 4. But what is this? A large prototype micro jump drive. Interesting. Oh, that's like a new part or something like that. Interesting. So it's got 9 total constructors in here. Got the universal, a couple larges, couple advanced, and some small, plus a couple deconstructors. It is a Core 9. So basically 2 basics, 2 improved, 2 advanced, and 2 superior. Let's see, there's a lot of stuff on the ship here. More blah blah blah. Yeah. Alright, let's look at your storage. Nicely labeled. Oh, I like the color coding here. Very cool. So we got a production input and output. Looks like they are 320s. We got a harvest start. That's another 320 for harvest. One of the harvest at least. These look like they are boxes in that location. Then we got bulk storage 2 at 640. Harvest port, another, okay, so that's, yeah, port side harvest at 320. I think these are going to be boxes here. A box for trading cards even now. Hacking data, yep, nice. Then we got our ammo bays. We got 2 ammo bays. Looks like they're cranked at 320 each. And then we've got bulk storage 1 at another 640. And then it's like 6 of these storage bays. Get a couple samples there. And kind of looking like all those are 320s. And then a couple more boxes for trading goods and things like that. Yeah, very, very cool. Both creations here. They're both up in the spotlight right now. Definitely check these out. And yeah, and not to mention too, we've got drone bays, so it's set up for that as well. So all this was included in the Core 9 cost. And yeah, you can do salvaging and mining with the turret. Carry around CV miners or other kinds of miners with you. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Like an industrial conversion here. Again, really, really cool. This is the KI-Northstar RE2 by Fungous, as well as the KI-NS Cargo Pod RE2 by Fungous. So those 2 creations, they kind of went together, so I kind of showed them both together there. In fact, you can run 2 of those cargo bays or cargo pods in there as well. All right, let me. I'm going to turn this off to preserve my frame rate, and let me turn this one. I got to do that to all the creations, so it's not anything to do with that one. It's just been getting really poor performance. I'm actually half tempted one of these days if I want to start over. I really want to just reload my computer from scratch and clean it all out and just start fresh, and maybe I'll have some of my problems go away. All right, so the next creation here, this is the RSU-02 or 02 Gazer by, and it's translation Armsura. Armsura, A-R-M-S-Y-U-R-A. The original name is in foreign language. I've looked at creations by the same author before, though. The author does really good work. So this certainly looks like a kind of like a AWACS kind of design, or basically a big radar plane. And it's even got propellers on it. Notice that? That's why I called it a plane and not a jet. That's cool. And it's got the your big dish up here, so it can yeah, see stuff for a long ways away and coordinate combat troops and other aircraft and everything like that. And a really cool looking build here. I like the design here. I like what's how these they look like jet engines on here, but they do have a propeller, like big old like wing propeller engines on it. Kind of like a little radar sensor piece on the front as well, which is pretty common with this kind of craft. Really nice shaping on it, though. I love this tail section here too. That again, that radar dish looks really cool as well. We've got some. Oh, this must be the reverse thrusters on here. So that's yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And we got our forward thrust over there. Obviously, having thrusters sticking out all over the place on a creation like this that wouldn't have thrusters all over the place, like your strafing thrusters and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of it'll look a lot nicer if they're tucked away like the author's doing on this build here. But yeah, really cool shaping all the way around. The overall size and dimensions and everything feel really right for a kind of a, I would say a real big aircraft, but a smaller surveillance type of aircraft there. Radar AWACS style craft. Very cool. Very cool shaping on it. Let's get in the door here. And interior space. Oh, that's cool how that's set up, so you can see right out the front window there. It looks like you got two pilot seats here, pilot and co-pilot. A couple passenger seats in back. We got a nice looking table there with a wood countertop and a trauma station and armor locker back over there. Our CPU cores are right in the area. O2 there. Very cool. Very cool design here. Yeah, really nice shaping there. Just looks good. I'm thinking this was you know, primarily for getting around in game and looking cool while you're doing it. Do a little scouting and surveillance and stuff like that. I think we also have RCS in there, Wi-Fi right up in the front. There was some other parts here or places that look like are, yeah, you got a little gap spot over here probably for some potential additional parts or something like that. Very cool build. Oh, we got a generator back over, oh, kind of right on the top back there. And, oh, we got some shield parts in here, too. I wonder if it's got some sneaky guns in it or something, too. I didn't see any gun mounts, but it is shielded, which is really cool. Let's take a look at the numbers on this. So, unlock level 25, size class 1, 113 forward, 24 strafing, 34 lift, 27 reverse, 20 down. Secondary numbers are decent. Doesn't roll a lot. Wider creations typically don't. If you have like dart looking creations or skinny going down the center, they usually roll better, or sometimes too much, depending on the build. 3 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank, 40-minute and 15-second build time, and it does have a long-range radar on it. Makes sense on what the ship, what the aircraft looks like. I'll have to say aircraft. But where is it? Did I miss that? Where is that long-range radar? It's obviously it can't fit in this. Let me tour the insides a little bit here. Is it at the bottom? Am I just missing this? I'm not sure where it is. It says it's got it, though. A lot of stuff in here. Oh, it might be the different setup. Maybe it's the that medium-sized one. Oh, no, it's right here. There it is. Yeah, long-range radar inside here. Oh, very cool. All right, I just had to find that. I didn't see it on the build looking at it, so. But it said I had it right there. CPU wise, it is, let's see, 9,500 using 9303 of that. That would translate to a Core 3 build. So just 2 basic cores in here, so not too expensive with any of that stuff. Speaking of, I think we looked at this a little bit. It does have the communication equipment needed for that long-range radar and the advanced upgrade kits. But yeah, it makes total sense that it has that on there for the kind of plane that it is, or creation. Other than that, pretty straightforward on the rest of the stuff here. Got some effect projectors on here as well. Let's take a look at its storage. So we got an ammo controller and a protection tank. Ammo controller at 3164. Yeah, very, very cool build. Love the shape and styling of it. Yeah, really looks cool. All built out of voxel blocks. Nice looking aircraft there. So again, this is the RSU-02 Gazer by Armshura. Sorry. I do appreciate. I noticed that the author name, even in Steam, says that now. So the author added in like an English translation of the name. So I didn't even have to do it this time. I just probably screwed it up. And I think my version, when I did the translation, came out maybe a little bit different than that yet. So I was probably getting it wrong even at that. Yeah, again, very cool build. Let me. I'm going to turn it off just to keep FPS going as best I can here. All right, so the next creation, this is a pretty big one here. Let me get this powered up. So this is the R2 Astra MK5 by Filbert Farmer. Did it turn on? Yeah, it's on. Okay. The thrusters just must be dark. I was looking for thruster flames and stuff coming out of there, but not seeing it. So the Astra, I'm sorry, is a module ship, a lot like a Helios. Slightly different module sizes, a little bit smaller, which is probably generally more practical. The Helios ones are pretty darn big, but this is a completely new build. I mean, totally different design work on it. This whole center section was not like that on the original. Well, actually, this is version 5, so there's been quite a few versions now. And this is wild. I'm just looking at how this is configured here. You see these hallways like going down here, kind of glassed off, going out into that front area of the ship. That's really cool. Get around the sides here. Oh, I like the big tank right there too. I like the whole design is kind of like definitely got that space vibe going on with it, where it's all kind of like parts and obviously got some interior space. I'm sure that's oxygen tight and everything like that, but it's kind of like, yeah, just kind of a framework type of setup here. And this, I gotta say, is really, really cool. So here would be an actual module bay, but they are at a 45-degree angle. So the modules would come in and park like this. And it looks like we've got 4 module bays, if it's the same on the other side, up in the front part of the ship at least. Oh, that's neat. That's neat. Yeah, angled module bays like that. That probably looks really cool flying around with modules in there too. I should have grabbed some modules for this type of build, and I could have put those on there. Sorry about that. I didn't think about that though until now. Oh man, that's cool. That is a really, really interesting design. So these corridors are basically walking out to the module bays of the creation. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, and then it's all open up on the front there. I'm a little fly in here. Okay, so we're kind of armored off inside of that zone. And look at this top flight deck. Obviously, it's meant to park a lot of creations on top of it. That's why it's got a very flat deck, so you can park some big creations on here too. But a lot of interesting looking block work making up that area too. Like these cool looking like structural shaping and stuff like that around the edges here. That is really neat. So those are kind of going over the module bays. So you'd see the modules kind of parked in there too at an angle, which has got to look really cool. I think all the thrusters are just blacked out though. That's why it looks like it's not on right now. Except these back, or is it? Are they on? Maybe not. I'm gonna just. Oh no, they're off. Oh, that's why. I turned on the ship, but it didn't turn on the thrusters automatically. That's better. Now we can see the thrusters. All right, back to the back side here. It's got some strafing thrust in the back, a lot of forward thrust. Again, a ship like this is responsible for moving a lot of weight with all the modules and whatever else you got docked to it. That's a cool looking back end though. Looks almost like a, I don't know, cool looking like sports car or something like that. I dig that. Just the shaping on it. That's neat. Very, very cool looking design work back there. Whole ship looks really awesome, and I'm really digging the angled module bays on here as well. That is just that is pretty unique. All right, well, yeah, little cut-ins here to get up to the flight deck, and in the back area there, and some like just landing pads and stuff around the area. Again, if you had a really big ship though, you could kind of like park it like over the one side or the other here. You probably get two big ships on here. We're talking pretty big ships too. All right, well, let me adjust the lighting and let's get aboard here. Here, I'll fly in there and get out of God mode. Well, nice brightly lit. Yeah, nice clean look to this. Looks like it's running a couple big old turbines in here. Well, no, medium-sized turbines. These are, yeah, 2 block wide ones. So that's cool. That counts as like a lot of solar panels basically, or residual power. Stellar Dynamics paint job. Nice. Copy content. So you can change the color of the ship. It's got an alternative paint code in here. And it's right there. Oh, check that out. I don't know if I want to change it because I want it to be seen on the original, but it looks like it's got a more of an orange look to it as well. That's a cool way to do it. And what's on the other side here? Ah! Okay, this is the original, I think. The white that we're looking at right now. So yes, you can recolorize the ship by putting in that paint code. I don't want to quite do it because I want to see it, you know, with the stock colors to start with here at least. So right up on the back of the hangar, it looks like we got a, I believe that's an advanced constructor, elevator, medical bay. Let's see what's in here. Oh wow. Oh wow, check this out. This is kind of like dropping right down there. We got long range radar kind of in the center here. This is the probably the captain's suite area over here, and kind of a checkered floor going into the bathroom on this side. Plant, fridge, gotta have all that stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna just loop around this way a second and see. Yeah, it's different on this side. So we got an elevator going up too. Let's. I'm gonna try to stick on this floor, and then we'll remember to go up. So I imagine either side here would, this is going to get us out to our module bay. This is almost like an airport terminal, you know what I mean? It's like planes would be docked here while modules in this case. But yeah, that is really cool. And then you'd be able to walk into a dock module right here. That's a cool way to do it. Again, yeah, that's just neat. I like the feel of these hallways here too, just kind of out there. And then we're up to the other module bay. I want to see if there's something going on in the very front area of the ship. Oh, it looks like we got a big location over here to fit big stuff. I'm guessing. Hold on, let me check the P menu. See if we've got stuff. I was just curious. This looks like it would fit a large turbine, or the biggest size turbine in this location. It would fit other things, obviously, too, but that's just my guess right now on what I think may go there. Or anything else that you want to put in the ship there. Yeah, that's cool. This whole terminal thing here, this is neat. What a cool module layout design. Alright, let's take this elevator up to the next area here. So it goes both directions. Let's go this way first. This might just be an access door to a generator. Okay, Looks like we got a big advanced generator in there. And then we're up right into the bridge here. Which, that looks really cool. Seeing all that kind of in front of you there, but you still got some sight range around so you can kind of tell where you're going and everything like that. Cool looking bridge. Love the block work in here too with the frame structures. And our main core is right back over there. Nice display for that. A couple passenger seats in here, and actually these are passenger seats too, these back ones. Kind of wonder if I shouldn't use like these instead. I don't think you have to turn these on or off like you do with the regular passenger seats for unknown reasons, honestly. The only reason I could think that you'd turn them on and off would be like in relation to like shows like The Expanse, you know, that would you know, secure you for real high gravity situations or acceleration and things like that, and even inject you with stuff. I could see that, but these seats obviously don't look like they do any of that. Just a chair, like a car seat or something like that. So kind of weird, kind of weird on why the game wants you to turn those on and off. Never have figured that one out. So up in here, it looks like we got general crew room area, and oh, there's a ladder right there. Goes down to a lower section. So we got a bathroom, our beds, kitchen counter. And I guess I'm going to just leap down the ladder here. Ah, nice gaming table there to play the old arcade classics. Got our teleporter over here. And this might be... Yeah, that's the on-off switch for it. Okay, so that's done that way. That's cool. We got a part upgrade location over here. Probably, since there's more cores in the area, probably for quantum auxiliary cores and things like that. Or even superior cores. I'll have to see what kind of core configuration this ship is at right now. Don't exactly know yet. Let's go up the elevator, or not the elevator, the ladder there. Take a walk to the other side here. See if we got the same. Nope. Oh, we already been there. So yeah, kind of asymmetrically done over here as well. Let's go up here, and yeah, this would be one of the doors to get us up to the flight deck here. Yeah, really cool. Like all the design work on the flight deck too, all the decals and stuff like that. That looks cool. Yeah, really cool build. I think that was it. So it's pretty straightforward. It's a big ship, but it's not confusing to get around either. So very straightforward on that. All right, let's look at some numbers here. So unlock level 25, size class 4, 98 forward, 17 strafing, 51 lift, 49 reverse, 25 down. Again, a big push on forward thrust because of the kind of ship that it is. Needs to be able to move a whole heck of a lot of weight, or potentially a lot of weight. And it's kind of set up to do that with the big thrusters on the back. Those are probably ion thrusters as well, so you can upgrade them a couple tiers higher than what they are now. Yeah, they got to be ion, otherwise it would need some plasma converters in the build loadout here. So actually, I mean, if you take a look at the numbers in here, it's not very demanding. One advanced upgrade kit, you can pretty easy to acquire in game and buy those from some different places in game. Polaris, or maybe it was a Colonist store. CPU wise, oh, this is well below Core 9. I might just do a quick sort here. And we're at Core 7. Okay, so, yep, avoids those quantum processors in the build. 2 basic, 2 improved, 2 advanced CPU cores. And let's take a look at the storage. I'm not sure what... obviously, this deals with modules, so a lot of the storage would probably be offset to modules. But we do have a cargo bay at 500K. Constructor input at another 500. That's kind of a nice even number there. I like that. I like the even numbers looking at the storage bays, even at different sizes. I think this is a box over here. And we got some more miscellaneous boxes for trade goods and things like that. Weapons. Um, medical supplies. So I think, yeah, I think your constructor input would be your main storage bay there. And then, of course, you've got another 500K cargo bay. Very well-rounded, even numbers. And beyond that, you know, you'd be farming modules, storage modules, production modules, all that kind of stuff you can link up to here. It looks like it holds, from what I can tell, 4 modules. So you can, yeah, you got quite a range of things you can put in there. There's a lot of different I'm sorry, I keep on saying Astra modules. Sorry about that. Yeah, again, really, really cool build. Oh, those thrusters are dark too. Or some of them are dark, like that one there. You can see that it's actually on now, but it is blacked out. Yeah, very cool. I love that angular module bay airport terminal setup here. That is really cool. All right, again, this is the R2 Astra MK5 by Filbert Farmer. Very, very cool design there. All right, so I'm going to power you off a second. I think I did it successfully with the Y key. Yep, okay. All right, so let's look at the next one here. So we've got a person that likes his sci-fi franchises. I do too. Here's another one from the Star Trek franchise. This is the RE2 Canada class destroyer by Spange. And yeah, what a cool looking ship here. Now with Star Trek lore, I don't know all of it. I'm missing a lot of stuff. But this particular design and shape reminds me a lot of one of the series that I did watch of Star Trek was Star Trek Enterprise. It kind of took place before the old school Star Trek with the original Captain Kirk or William Shatner playing Captain Kirk. And the ship design had this really cool setup back over here on how the nacelles connected to the ship, or nacelles. I'm not sure how I should say that, nacelle or nacelle. Yeah, that is really cool. I love these. I love these parts in here. That looks. I like the texture lighting down there too. Now, of course, we got our saucer section up over here. Now, this one, of course, looks like it's really set up to blow stuff up too. It's a little less exploration and a lot more shooty. So I'm looking at some big old guns back over here. Look at these setups here. These are some high-end heavy weaponry in that location, and then this location back over here. I'm seeing a lot of retractables in the hall here in a lot of places too. So hold on, I'm gonna get all its guns out a second. Let's turn on its thrusters too. Oh yeah, this thing's definitely ready to shoot up everything. Oh, look at the bottom side of the saucer here as well. I like that. That's cool. Oh, I think that's using that Xeno block there to make that. Yeah, I think that's what's going on there. Particular texture using Xeno blocks that you can do like illumination lights like that without the little grid-like lines that you'd get using the some other kind of texture on it. The other texture, like texture, I guess you could say. Oh, I like how these windows are done too. You see the like they're lit up in there. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's a neat way to do the windows. They're actually like real windows there. I love the naming down over here too. That's a cool look at it. It's just really cool. The whole layout of this ship looks really, really neat. Again, I love how these nacelle pylons are set up out here. I was schooled on that in a past video. I was calling them something else, I'm sure. But they are pylons. Official terminology. Yeah, that's a neat looking ship. Side profile looks really, really cool too. Again, this is a really neat little tactic with the, or I won't say little, but thing with making the windows look like they're windows in like space sci-fi franchise windows. Yeah, very cool. Love the the front of these nacelles too, with the thin block work and the cutouts over here and the different coloring on the front and rear of those. Looking on this side here, and just a lot of detail going on everywhere here. Again, really cool shaping here. This structure here, that looks really cool. I love the red lights in there, and then you got the red lights back over here, which is very fitting for Star Trek creations. And then we got a hangar door up in here, and we've got something else going on down here too. Oh, look at that! We got like a little a ground entry zone there. Oh man! All right, so let's get aboard. I guess I'm gonna go through this door, and let's adjust the lighting a little bit here. A bit like dusk or something like that. Open sesame. I'm sure that's what all the Star Trek crew members say when they board a ship. All right, so it looks like as soon as we walk in, we're right up into a crew room. Got a TV, bed, couch, bathroom. Oh, I like the bathroom. Nice tile floor. Got cool looking flooring in here, carpeted, and got some wood grain stuff going on as well. So it looks like we're getting to a big elevator there. So officers' quarters is what I just went into, and then and this is our standard crew quarters. Okay, so this is where you get your bunk beds, and more people are together there. Bigger crew bathroom. Nice. We got an elevator that way. Let's go to gravity control. Oh yeah, we got gravity in there. Looks like we got a long-range radar in there too. And okay, so let's take. Wow, there's a lot of decks on this one. Now, let's see. Are they numbered? They're not numbered. I wasn't sure. So this would be. It's like backwards in Star Trek builds. Something I learned too from comments. That this would be deck 1 on the bottom, and then you'd go up. No, actually, just the opposite. Deck 1 would be the top, and this would be like deck whatever, whatever deck we're on. Not 1. All right, so this go up 1, and we get to our hangar there with the. I gotta see how this opens up. Yeah, that's cool. So like inverted hangar door, but that works out just fine. It looks kind of cool actually. Dig that. Yeah, cool looking block work in here. Looks very Star Trek-y. Kind of brightly lit. But some black areas, some really dark areas as well in there. And quite a directory structure here. Utility in the hangar, and then we've got this side fancy looking room over here. Oh wow, no, we're going full bore into the main ship here. Computer core. That looks cool. Look, dig that glass in front of it like that. And obviously a bunch of CPU blocks are in the area. And yeah, this is just fancy on the inside here, all carpet floors and everything. Looks like we've got like a cargo bay over here. Oh, I like the stuff up on the ceiling there. Kind of looks like a crane holder, or like something to lift the boxes and set them down in place. A couple controllers, or storage controllers there. And we're going down here. Oh, are we getting into? Oh yeah, wow, we got the jail area, the prison section in here. And oh, look at this. Despite how clean everything else is, these cells are got quite the bathtub going on there. Only the best for the prisoners there. Yep, I got you. That's just kind of fun. What's this do? Oh, okay, that's our doors. Okay. Oh, we got the third cell over here too. Even smaller. A little wooden chair thingy in there. Puke all over the place. Yes. Nice place. That's fun. It's so fun seeing that kind of thing on ships, just to break up the norm. You know what I mean? Just it is fun. I think it's fun as an author too to think up things like that, especially when you got a larger ship and you got to fill up areas with stuff. That's just a fun thing to do there. So it looks like over here we got a production room, a couple small constructors, couple no, actually a big universal constructor back there. Our fancy carpeted floor. Got a sick bay over here. I like that. Different color carpeting in this room. Kind of more of a beige equipment in here. Nice and clean and sharp. We got a shower. And oh, that's cool. That's like two. I don't know what that is, but that I don't think I've seen that before yet. I got to look at some of these new parts. So I thought this was like two next to each other, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks like it's one single part there. Let's backtrack a little bit down this way, see what's in all these other rooms. Okay, so we've got a storage controller over here. Then we got a fusion reactor room over here. 3x3 one. And we're back to a main elevator here. Hold on. I just want to make sure I didn't miss something down this way. I think this is going to loop back over to the hangar area back there. Okay. So let's go forward. Is there another room up this way? Does not look like it. Okay, so we're probably going to get into the saucer section here shortly. Or we're already full-blown in it. Okay. You know, then again, I'm looking at the ship, and the ship was only size class of 6, and it just feels like it would be a lot higher than that, but it's not. Cool looking new graphic animated displays here. A lot of consoles, and we got our looks like our captain seat here. Oh yeah, I recognize some of these LCDs too. Yeah, very cool. Oh, look at that. That's got like Promethium pellets icon thing there. That's cool. So there's the elevators. Okay, they stop right there. Let's go back this way. Well, actually, no. Let's take a good look over here. So we got our teleporter, and we're up into another cockpit area here. So this one's like a little further back, probably a little bit safer, but you can get up there and fly this around in first-person view. And yeah, we've got some more areas back around here too. It's a pretty good sized ship here. So this is just a situation room. Okay, so we got our conference coffee table here. That'll work. You don't need anything more than that. Oh, that's glass. I just walked into a whole glass wall. Okay, so that goes back down. Oh, let's go this way. So we got our ready room. Oh, okay. Ready to take a nap, I say. Play some EGS on the computer there. No, I'm sorry. That's it's where they ready. You got to get rested before you go out and do things, and that's why you got the nice couch there. You can just sit and chill, and it'd be ready. Oh man, man, I think I've been everywhere, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Just trying not to miss anything. Let me just see if there's any parts of the ship here. I'm gonna do a little flying in the hull here too. Okay, so we've got lots of layers of like armor and stuff up here. Kind of figured it did, because if the whole area was utilized, the saucer section would have been a lot bigger. But yeah, we got decoys in here. We've got just a lot of armor. So the ship actually doesn't start. So this would be like the closest place to the front of the ship here. So that's really cool. That's really cool. And yeah, those are real turrets on the bottom there. We even got some artillery turrets in here. Yeah, very, very cool looking build here. Hold on. Just want to see what these really cool windows look like at, like what they look like probably in space here. Yeah, see that's neat. That's neat. Trying to create that that I don't know, hall window look in there. Here, let me get the if I hit the right buttons. There we go. All right, let's look at some numbers here. So, size class 6, unlock level 25, 28 forward, 11 strafing, 32 lift, 23 reverse, 11 down, 17 fuel tanks, 6 oxygen tanks. You got quite a lot of weaponry on here, and some of those are the heavy weapons. Triple plasma cannons heavy, main plasma batteries heavy, plus we got our long-range radar in there. Retractable artillery turrets, plasma turrets, whole bunch of them. About plasma, Gatling, more plasma, lot of stuff. Whoa! It takes a lot of quantum processors on this one. So we got superconductors and heat exchangers and reactor cores. It is using a fusion reactor here for power too, so I'm sure that's more efficient on CPU and things like that. And I'm sure some of that stuff takes a lot of the quantum processors. We got plasma converters, so I'm assuming we're running plasma thrusters on here, but we also got some antimatter converters in here as well. So this is definitely more of a in-game shooting ship. I'm sure, you know, a lot of the guns on here are going to be using these things too. So definitely need to stock up on quantum processors and things here, but I think once you do, you'll be able to really have a fairly easy time taking on most things. CPU wise, it is going to be higher. Figured that. Let's take here. Let me. I think it's a Core 11, but I'm going to just condense that, make sure. Yeah, Core 11. So it's using your Core 9 setup and then 2 quantums extenders in there. I'm sure those are pretty expensive too. I'm sure that's where a lot of these quantum processors are being used at. But some are probably being used for weapons and other parts as well on here. Fusion reactors maybe. Or fusion reactor. Storage wise. Uh-oh. Did I run out of power? I ran out of oxygen. No? I don't know why I just complained. It was just like, hey, it acted like the ship just lost power, but it didn't. Weird. Alright, well, storage. NX, there we are. So it looks like we've got 2 ammo controllers at 320k a piece. That's a box. Okay, so that's listing all the storage numbers on there. SU, that's probably the official terminology on what they're called. That's cool. So we got an input at 640, loot 320 over there. And beyond that, just some miscellaneous boxes and other parts in there. So yeah, 2 ammo 320s, input at 640, loot at 320, and some other labeled boxes and things like that. Yeah, again, very, very cool build here. I hope I didn't miss anything on the interior. But then again, you know, it's not super big. I mean, because obviously you're not walking around in the cell areas over here or anything like that. So you just got your this section of the ship here, which is pretty much your interior space, and even the front nose is kind of cut off from that, filled with armor and decoys and all that fun stuff for combat operations. So yeah, very, very cool. Again, this is the RE2 Canada class destroyer by Spans. Really, really cool ship. Love the block work on it and things like that. All right, so the next build. In fact, wait a minute. I'm missing something. I'm missing a ship. Oh no, I didn't spawn one of the ships. I got on my list, but I forgot to spawn it. So let me get that out here. I apologize. We got the PMW. There we are. Here, we'll put you. Yeah, oh, looks like a nice spot for you here. Get you parked. That's typically what I do before the videos. Sorry, I forgot that on this one here. I'm gonna give you some more fuel. Oxygen. All right, so we've got the PMW SVSC Pisces or Pisces C8 RE2 by Pair 78. So this is a SV. That's a cool looking SV. I like the shaping on it. Pair makes some really cool looking elaborate SVs and things like that for transporting players and other functions in the game. Seen a few of them, and this one looks really cool too. I like the body design on it, the color accents in here. Oh, look at the different textures there. And oh, that's a LCD doing that circular thing on either side there. Kind of looks like we got maybe a couple places to add some turrets or radar and things like that. A couple Gatling guns on the front side here. And I think this is obviously I think this would be more of a medical type of creation, or support medical. It's got a couple guns on it, obviously, to shoot down a drone. A couple, actually probably a few. Oh no, I don't think you can put a gun up here. No, I think that's just decorative there for. Oh, I like these wingtip lights there too. Nice little detail accent on here. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. I'm curious on the insides here too. Now, let's do the lighting thing. Oh wow. Oh, we got like a stretcher that. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. It's using those parts, and it's got the side railing, and that looks like it would, like, compress down. Got a trauma station where you walk in. That's a neat looking feature though. This is definitely medical related here. Wow, we got a food processor in here, constructor, O2, it's like a cargo box there, cargo controller. Got a box back over there. Another controller. Oh, that's cool. Like this little terminal in the wall. Fridge over there, armor locker. Got some upgrade information in slots. Sorry about that. Just got interrupted by a kitty. It happens. Oh, we got some notes over here. Useful LCD for trader information, or where you found meds in abundance. Space. Oh, okay. Like a note list. That would be good to know too. All kinds of different upgrades too. I didn't expect so many upgrade parts in here. So you can add in shields and generators, CPU extenders. Oh, okay. Upgrade spots. Oh, warp drive, really? Wow. Where? How? Oh, the light looks really neat too. There's a thin piece of glass right over like this texture there. But it kind of makes it look like a big old light fixture. That is cool. Again, this thing is really cool too. That is just, haven't seen that done before. Then we're up into the pilot area. We got a passenger seat and cool looking area up here for the pilot. I like how all the block works around here and things like that. And nice viewing, flying the ship around. I think I finally just turned off the thrusters by getting in the seat there. Yeah, this is cool. I like how this opens up in the back too. Very nice, very nice. Got a detector on the back of it as well. Alright, well, obviously medical creation here. So let's see, pretty inexpensive, I gotta say that. It's CPU wise. Let's take a look at the rest of the numbers here. Unlock level 12, size class 1, 57 forward, 10 to strafing, 40 lift, 40 reverse, 17 down. Secondary numbers are right in there in the between 20s and 40s. 2 Gatling guns, a detector, 27 minute and 41 second build time. super ultra inexpensive creation here. For like get around creation, things like that. Wow, yeah. It looks more expensive by quite a bit. Yeah, it's just a basic CPU core as well. 6,000 CPU using about 5,543 of that. And we already confirmed that was a core 1. So I'll take a look in here. You know what? I forgot. It just dawned on me too. On the last ship, especially because it was combat related, I forgot to look at the shield strength. I'm gonna look at that in a second. So this one, obviously, you can upgrade this with quite a bit of stuff. It will make it more expensive, of course, for FT2. But yeah, super low cost initial price on this. All right, let's look at storage. All right, so we got an ammo controller at 750, and we got a wow 10K, well, a little over that main cargo controller. And beyond that, we got a couple boxes in here. Yeah, very cool. So 10K of storage as well, or a little more than that for this price. That's really good. Very inexpensive creation here. Again, this is the PMW SC Pisces, if I'm saying that. I hope I'm saying that right. C8 RE2 by Pair 78. Very cool build there. Really dig the color scheme too. The white, black, and accents on there, and things like that. All right, so just something I really got to look at the shield strength on this here. Yeah, look at that. This has got a big in shield. I expected it. 64,384 on the Kanata class destroyer by Spange. Sorry, I forgot to look at that the first time through there. All right, so the last creation is Sneaky. Now this one was difficult. It's up on the workshop, but it's not just this creation. It's like a whole scenario, and there was actually 3 different builds in it. I grabbed the one that was visible on the screenshots on the workshop post, or well, in the spotlight right now. But this is called Quest or Overflow by Solusticor. And this is just part of it. This is part of a quest line, and it involved, from what I can tell from the build, and it's got a lot of stuff more like a scenario than it is a regular build. But there's actually 3 different creations in there. This is one of them. I don't know, you know, where that whole quest line and everything takes you, or what you do, and I don't really want to give it away because it sounds like it's going to be something that we're going to be seeing in the game, at least in Reforged Eden 2. But I just wanted to admire the really cool build stuff going on here. Also, it was noted that this, I believe, at least part of it, I don't know if the entire thing, but it was using a one of those POI builder sets, actually, I believe built by Vermilion. I believe that was in the credits. I hope I got that wrong. It's I mean, I hope I got that right. I hope I got that wrong. Oh, jeez, man. I tell you. But yeah, I just thought this looked really nice. I definitely like to show POIs, and this is again part of a more of like a add-on scenario quest line. And this is just like one of again 3 creations for it. It actually has a mine as part of it as well, and yeah, another creation beyond that. But really cool stuff going on here, and this is kind of a neat trick too, where this is obviously like a base. So it's got all the big blocks, but yet there's like this damaged, looks like a standalone ship over here. You know, it's even got like some fake old thrusters and everything back over there. I just think that is really cool to see that in a base, because it does look like it's a separate creation. And then these cool looking like storage boxes over here, container storage boxes. Kind of more of a hexagon type of shaping on those. And some more stuff over here. Again, I don't even know if this one, I think this does have an interior. I hope I don't screw up anything. But I just wanted just a quick shot in the interior there. Obviously, we got some shooty guys over there or something like that. But yeah, it looks stellar on the inside here too. Got a core over there. I don't want to give too much away. I don't know how this all fits together with the whole quest line. Obviously called Quest or Overflow by Celesticore. But yeah, very, very cool looking build here. Again, Celesticore has really been putting a lot of work in POIs and things that we encounter in the game, which is awesome. It just keeps on expanding the content of the game. And that is all of the creations this week right now. Now, next week, there'll probably be some HV tanks in the mix as well, plus whatever else comes out after there. But some really cool builds here. A lot of larger CVs this time. A couple SVs in there, and then that POI as well. Yeah, really, really cool stuff here. Love all these ships here. But other than that, that is it for today on these on the look at the workshop video, and you'll have yourself a great weekend, and I will talk to you later.